Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to do all the maintenance on this Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra Robot Vacuum Cleaner. Underneath the video I'll put links to the bags, the brush rollers. I'm going to show you how to do all of it, and you can sometimes you have to replace them, so if you do, click on the links down below. I am an affiliate with Amazon. The products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. Okay, let's start off with the dustbin bag. You're just going to open this up, and to replace the dustbin bag, you're going to pull this lever right here, then continue to pull, and the whole dust bag is going to come out. You will have to throw this away. When you get a new one, there is a micro switch here, so you got to make sure to install this properly. You're going to make sure and put that in the track right there, push down, put the bag in there, make sure it doesn't impede where the door goes, and then you're going to make sure that's all the way down, and now the dust bag is changed. Here is this is the solution. You're going to put concentrated solution in here. This is the Roborock concentrated solution. You're going to pour this in here at full strength, and the base station mixes it with the fresh water to give you the proper amount of ratio inside the robot, because the robot has a tank inside of it. Next is the dirty water tank. So you really should, when you empty this out, you really should clean this out, because these will start to get an odor in them, but you can see, spray some Dawn. Once you empty this out, spray a little bit of this Dawn in there, and then use a brush to brush all of that, rinse it out really good, and get that nice and clean. And you're going to find all of these reminders, and we got to reset them, like the filter and the main brush under maintenance in the app. Once you get it replaced, you're going to want to reset it. Okay, so we're going to undock the robot, and then we want to hold the power button and turn it off.
Turning off.
You cannot turn it off if it's docked. Okay, so we got a couple things in here. Let's take the high-speed brush out. Lift this little lever. Now you can grab the high-speed brush. Sometimes you have to replace it, but it's a good idea to clean it. We can see we got to clean this area right here. There's the water filter right here. You're going to lift this up, take this over to your sink, get this all nice and clean. You'll see there'll be some dirt and debris in this area, but we also can clean this area. Okay, so the way you're going to clean this area, put a little bit of water in here and get you a brush. We're going to brush this. Now we can use the app to turn the water pump on. So you can brush all of this, get this all nice and clean. Right here, use any kind of brush. Just be careful. Okay, so don't turn the robot off yet. You may want to just pause it when you undock it.
Turning off.
So under settings, go to dock settings. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can turn this pump on.
Robot to dock communication failed.
Okay, I must be missing something. I can't start pumping. Maybe I shouldn't have turned the robot off, but I got this stuff in here. Normally I can turn that pump on manually and get all this clean. So I don't know. Maybe I just got to put a rag there. If somebody knows, leave them in the comments down below. I must have did something wrong. Okay, put the high-speed roller in. That red thing goes first. It's like a square drive. You put it in back there first. Then you snap this down. Now this water filter does come apart. So this is for easy cleaning. This sits on top of it, yeah. And then snap all this together. That's a hinge. You don't take it apart. So just hinge it and then snap it closed. And then it sits right in there. Then we gotta get this right. And we want that nice and flush. Yeah, nice and flush here. All right, that looks good. Okay, let's start with the robot. We got a camera on the front, so just wipe that off with a nice soft cloth. Make sure the bumper is nice and free. Nothing gets stuck down in there. Nothing's around the LiDAR navigation. Now we need to be very careful with this flexi arm and this thing. These seem fragile. We have a sensor over here. Sensor, nothing there. On the back, we're going to open this up. Take the dustbin out. You may have to blow this area out here a little bit. Make sure this is open to this chamber right here. Nothing's in this little area here. Charging points are clean. Nothing's back here. This is a sensor. So this pulls off. This is the filter. Now you can blow this off and you can rinse it off too, but you gotta make sure and let it dry overnight. But eventually you will have to replace this. Take this over to the sink. Get this. You can rinse all of this out. Make sure this is nice and clean. Make sure this spring door, nothing's caught in here. This is the auto empty system. This little flapper here is okay. When you've got the new filter, it's only going to go one way. You've got this part here is going to go out. So put this in first. Whoops. Yeah. And then we're going to snap it into place. Make sure it's nice and flush. It's a little tricky. Put this, there's like a little metal thing there. Put all that in first. Rotate it until it snaps into place. There. Nice and flush with that O-ring out. Now when I put it back in, it's ready to go. Okay, so let's, once in a while you are gonna have to take this off. It's held on with Velcro. You will have to replace this once in a while, but you can also put this in your laundry machine to help clean it too, but it just slides off. We wanna make sure nothing's there. We've got this little one. This is, be very careful with it. There's a Phillips screw in there. So kind of hold it. Looks like it's a number 1 Phillips. So I'll get a small Phillips, unscrew it, and begin. Be very careful, but this is the brush. There's the Phillips screw. You may need to reuse that, so be careful, but that's as far as it comes apart. Now be careful with this. Now to put this back on, you're going to line that up when you get the new one or after you clean this area. There, it's kind of a square. Line it up and then put the screw in and just tighten it down. Don't super tight it, just tight. Now again, be careful of this. This rotates in and out. But again, this is just a Phillips screw. Kind of hold everything together. Then everything comes off as an assembly. When you get the new one, line it up. There, put the screw on. And hold this arm. This seems to be fragile. You can pop the wheels off. Here's the sensors you're going to have to clean. Also make sure, get a little brush, kind of clean that sensor once in a while too. That's the carpet sensor, but don't stick anything down there. Just the light cleaning. All right, let's go to the brushes. Or the rollers. Pinch these little tabs right here. Now we're going to get hair wrap, and that's okay. But see how we're starting to get hair wrap on these? These come apart. So you can clean them, cut the hair wrap off. See how we're getting, that's not supposed to be there. And you can take both sides off. See how nice that is? Get this all nice and clean. I could rinse these off, make sure they're nice and dry. Put them back in. They are keyed one way, so see how that's got like a gear, the gear icon, and this has like a 2-prong. So you can, same with over here, take this off, get all that hair wrap off, put it back on, or put the new brush roller on, depending. Inspect this, make sure there's no broken pieces. Take that off, again, kind of a gear icon in here. Just kind of wipe this off, make sure this is clean. It has a red icon, so we're going to put the red icon and see how it's got like the big gear, the hexagon. Put that in first. Get the hair out of the way, and then do the same, repeat the process. Kind of like the gear icon. Put that down, make sure those are nice and flat. You may have to clean this once in a while. Find the teeth on the front, then rotate it. Make sure it's in there nice and tight. We can pop that off if we've got wrap around there. Make sure the wheels, nothing's wrong with the wheels. And this is good to go. You're going to just simply slide the new one on. You got to find this little groove. All right, it's easy once you find it. It slides on super, super easy. And reattach the Velcro. Okay, so you don't have to turn it back on. Once we dock it, it's going to turn itself on. So just simply dock it. I find it the best to line up that brush, kind of tilt it, and then it goes down. It's going to turn the robot on, and you're ready to go. You may want to do a mop washing in the app. You can do an auto empty just to make sure everything's working, and then reset all the maintenance reminders. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching. So be sure and check out my videos on these brand new Roborock vacuum cleaners. I got the Roborock Q Revo Max V, and here's the Roborock S8 Max V. I've got comparisons, setup videos. These are really amazing robots, and I'll be comparing them to the older ones. I also sell my own coffee, Just a Dad Simple Sip. I sell it in the whole bean or ground bag, and also in the K-Cup form. You can buy it at justadadcoffee.com. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. Look for my logo right here. Just a Dad videos on Instagram. I do behind the scenes and free giveaways. So when I'm done with these products, I do give them away. Hit a follow on Instagram and my Facebook group page. I'll put links to them in the show description notes. Again, here's the Narwhal Dream L10S. There's the old Q Revo I'll be comparing it to. There's the old S8, Dream L20. That thing's big, but it does a good job. The Dream X30. I got the X40 coming. It should be here in a couple weeks. So X30 I do love, but super expensive. Roombas. I got Tinicos I do reviews on. Shark just released 2 brand new Hydrovacs. These aren't it. These are the old ones, but I will be comparing them to the old ones. $1,200 Dyson. Roborock, that's one of their economical ones. Q5 does a great job. This is the game changer right here. The Dirt Devil. This is a $99 robot vacuum with LiDAR navigation and has an awesome app that maps your house and is easy to use. I just did a review on this one, $99 Walmart. You just can't beat that price for LiDAR navigation. I also show you what Roombas, these are starting to get kind of long in the tooth. The i5 I stay away from. The J7's okay. This is the J9 Plus, but even these are starting, there's just so much better technology. Same with over here on the Sharks. Again, I got almost every Shark vacuum they make, but they're just showing their age, and there are better ones out there. But there is a price point in the $300 to $400 range when you want to just vacuum carpet. These are actually pretty good. I also do carpet cleaner reviews and vacuum cleaner reviews. Yeah, I just got this brand new Yeti. This thing looks pretty capable. M12 Pro, don't much about it, but I bought it with my own money. There's the Dirt Devil one I got from Walmart, $99, LiDAR navigation. So again, I absolutely love what I do. Thank you so much. I really want to thank you for helping me with my videos. Again, really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe and use the links down below. I really would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my Instagram, Just a Dad Videos on Instagram. If you could, hit a follow there. Also check out my Facebook group page, Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. I do free giveaways there also. And this is where Miss Fiona sits, watching and waiting. Miss Fiona is my helper today. She is tired.